Hi everyone, welcome back to Julex Beauty. Today is Wednesday and the weather here in Ottawa has been absolutely horrible. We had an ice storm so bad 2 days ago and we ended up with no power at all. And yeah, I'm glad to have power. I wish the sun was shining. It is so gray outside today, and when it's gray outside, I want to really play with my makeup to make myself look brighter. So I'm planning a red lip. I'm planning on some shimmer on my eyes, and let's see if my plan works out. I always end up switching it for some reason, but that is my plan. Anyway, if you'd like to see how I brighten my day with my makeup on this gray day, then please keep watching. So I picked up a sample at Sephora the other day of the new Sunday Riley foundation. I'm really excited. I already use Sunday Riley's skincare products. I use her Good Genes in the morning. It's an all-in-one lactic acid treatment. It brightens, exfoliates, plumps lines, reduces the appearance of hyperpigmentation, instantly boosts radiance. I love this product. It is a chemical exfoliant, so it will slough off the skin during the day. It also plumps the skin, and I saw a video of her the other day. There are specific ingredients in this product that will help soothe the skin while it's chemically exfoliating your skin. I have skin that really reacts to chemical exfoliants. I get dry patches all over my face. I do use the Luna Sleeping Night Oil as well. This is recommended that you use it every night, but I can't because I get dry patches on my face. I get irritated quite easily. The Luna Sleeping Night Oil, it is a trans-retinoic acid ester complex, reduces the appearance of pores and wrinkles while fighting the visible signs of premature aging. Balanced with blue tansy and German chamomile essential oils to neutralize the signs of sensitivity. I like this product, but I can't use it every night because I do get dry and red patches. I can use the Good Genes every day though, and I really like it. And I do find that it plumps the skin quite nicely under my makeup as well. I've never found any irritation with lactic acid, so I really like her products. Let me just explain to you what the foundation claims. The Influencer Clean Long Wearing Foundation by Sunday Riley. It claims that it's good for normal, oily combination, dry and sensitive skin. Clean, long-lasting foundation with medium to full coverage, formulated with your skin's health in mind. It provides clean, natural-looking, long-lasting coverage that doesn't dry out as the day or night goes on, with satin matte finish that stays fresh-looking even through workouts or humidity. Interesting, I'm not going to work out to test this out today. Get perfectly even skin with ultra natural coverage for fuller coverage and more concealing power that never cracks and creases. Layer as needed. Canadian willow herb, northern truffle extract, and bisabolol give soothing effects so that even the most sensitive skin looks its best. Pores are instantly minimized for the ultimate smooth canvas. You've trusted Sunday Riley with your skincare, now trust them with your foundation. Interesting, so it's got Canadian willow herb. I'm gonna have to look that up and find out what that means. Anyways, I'm really excited to try this. I picked up a color that I guessed was mine. I have no idea if it is my color or not, but we're gonna find out soon enough. And I think to give this a fair judgment, I'm not going to use a primer. It says that it's pore minimizing, so let's check that out. I don't have a huge problem with pores. Probably just around here I do. I'm gonna use my Smashbox blurring foundation brush and see how this goes. And looking at it in store, I'm really happy that this foundation has a pump. Her main focus is skincare, so she's just branching out into the foundations. This looks so bright in here. Huh, I wonder why that's so bright. Let me just check. I'm getting a really nice coverage from this. Now I'm moisturized really well underneath, just so you know. What do I have on? I have the Good Genes serum on, and I have Biotherm's Blue Therapy, and I am so dry I use the nighttime during the day, so it's quite rich. So if you have, oh, the sun is coming in, so just a second. There, I think I got it. Okay, that was so bright you can't see anything. Oh, I like how that's sitting on the skin. I don't know if you can see, but I have a little bit of a glow still right here. So it is definitely, in my case, a skin finish. It's not too mattifying. I wouldn't say it's pore filling, but it's not accentuating my pores. And I think that's a good color match. Huh, I didn't do too bad. I need to stick my hair up. Hold on a second. Okay, let's see how everything performs over top. I'm going to start off with my eyeshadow. I'm not sure about this eyeshadow, whether I'm gonna get fallout, and I'm really excited to show you what eyeshadow I have. I really spoiled myself. I'm not sure if you've all heard of Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona started off as a model first, and now she is a very well-known makeup artist, and her products are so well known for their quality. The most recent Tropic palette hasn't been getting great reviews, but the other ones did. So I finally treated myself. I picked up the 28 pan eyeshadow palette in green brown, and it is so beautiful. And I'm so glad I did. I absolutely love it. And I wore it the other day. I had so many compliments on it. And I'm gonna start off as usual with my soft ochre paint pot. I'm choosing soft ochre because it has more of that yellow skin tone rather than the Painterly, which has a bit more of that pinky undertone. And I'm using my finger to make sure that I get that nice and spread out really thin. I don't want my eyes to have too much product on them. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Yeah. You're gonna be able to see what I do better. I'm gonna take my Morphe M209 brush, and I'm going to dip into this skin color and just place that all over my soft ochre so that nothing sticks to the paint pot and becomes patchy. I want everything to slide over really, really easily. Right from the base of the lashes right up to the brow. Now I'm going to take my MAC 286 and I'm going to take this color right here and slide that in the crease with windshield washer motions. There's my dog. And that will be used as my transition shade. I want to pull this fairly high. My bangs are getting in my way. I should have put the whole thing up. Same thing on the other side. I like that foundation. It feels so light. It's not too sticky or anything, but it gives a nice finish. You can see it really close now. Doesn't look too heavy on the skin at all. I'm gonna take that same color and pull it just underneath my eyes, underneath that lower lash line. It goes on like butter. It's very exciting. Now I'm going to take this brown color right here and place that on the outer corners. I'm not getting any fallout, so that's nice. This palette is very expensive, but honestly, even if you just want a one-time palette, this gives you so much in here. If you like these colors, and they're such high quality that you really wouldn't need a whole lot added to your collection once you have this palette. So there's that imaginary line going from the outer corner of my eye up to my brow. I need to tint my eyebrows so bad. I haven't done that in so long. I don't really realize how big my eyes are until I look at them on camera, and then I realize how much space is left that I need to fill. Okay, now I'm gonna take that same brush. So I've got the color on this side, and then I'm gonna turn it over and use the clean side. And I'm going to go into this darker green right here. Oh, I think actually I'm gonna place that right over top of the brown and deepen that up quite a bit. Same thing on the other side. I'm actually just gonna clean that brush off on a tissue. I really like this brush for applying the colors. This isn't blended, don't worry, I'm gonna blend it. And I'm going to go into this olive looking color. I'm just gonna keep blending onto what I have. So working from dark to light. And then I will take a brush at the end and blend it all together. Never imagined myself liking greens so much, but I really find that it brings out the color of my blue eyes a lot more than some colors. I'm gonna wipe that brush on a tissue again, get all the excess color off. And I'm going to go into this gold color right here. Attach it to the olive green. I'm gonna try to do several looks with this palette because it is so expensive, and show you how I can use this for multiple looks. If you ever did consider buying this, it's I think $305 Canadian, so it's very expensive. If you really wanted to have this palette as well, Beautylish in the States, they have a program where you can purchase your product and pay in 3 installments. So if you really have this on your wish list and you don't have the budget right now, you can go to Beautylish and they will help you out with that. And now I'm gonna go in for the lightest color. I'm gonna go in for this color right here. It's hard to see on camera, but it has a little bit of that green tinge to it. And I'm going to place that right in the corner. That's the color with the most sparkle in it. You can also use your finger to apply this. Now I can feel I'm getting a little bit of fallout with this color. It's a little bit more chunky, but that's okay. That's why I didn't really continue with my complexion too much. Now I'm going to take my Smashbox shadow blending brush and I'm going to take that on the edges. Get my hair out of the way. With a really light hand, I don't want to disturb the color too much. I just want to lightly, lightly blend. I guess I feel like since I'm older, and this has been my passion for ever, since I was a young kid, I feel like I deserve it. You know, you sometimes just deserve it. And yeah, I feel like I'm at that place where I deserve to have my dream palette. By the way, I should show you. It does have the names on here. So the first color I used was Sandstorm. The second color I used was Arizona. The fourth color I used was Peninja. right here. Then I used the gold, the cool bronze it's called. And then on the inner corner, I used the true gold. Now I'm going to work on the under eye. I'm gonna take a Real Techniques brush. It's kind of like a pencil brush. It's quite stiff. I've already taken Sandstorm underneath the eye. I'm actually gonna take a little bit more of that and just bring it down a little bit lower. I also find that with my sensitive eyes, they're not watering with these shadows. Now, I don't know really what causes my eyes to water, but it does seem like sometimes the makeup I use will irritate. And so far, so good with this one. Now I'm gonna take that same brush and go into Peninja, that deeper green. And I just wanna bring those colors from the lid down to the bottom. Really have a lot of fallout with that true gold, but I will clean that up. It's worth it, it's so pretty. I'm gonna take my Smith 302 and I'm gonna dip into this bronze color right here and go towards the center. Last but not least, I'm gonna take the true gold that I have on the inner corner up top, and I'm gonna place that on the inner corner of my lower lash. I'm gonna take more of Sandstorm and pull this higher into the crease. I always do that. I find that I play it safe and then I wanna go much higher with it. It gives the illusion that my eyes are bigger than they are. Now I'm gonna clean up the fallout that's underneath my eye. I'm just gonna use a little bit of eye cream so I don't tug at my eye. And then I'm going to go back in with that foundation because I really liked it. I'm just gonna scooch that underneath a little bit more. So now is where we're gonna see if I can build this product as well. I'm gonna take my damp sponge and press that in. Yeah, it's buildable. It doesn't look like too much at all. With a look like this, I like to add a little bit of liner just to make that gold pop. So I'm gonna take my Smith 202 brush and my Inglot eyeliner, as you see me use all the time. Any black liner will work. And I'm gonna try and go nice and thin just to give my eye a nice frame. So everything pops. So it's not about the eyeliner, it's still want it to be about the eyeshadow. And once again, this brush makes it so easy to have control over that thin line. I'm gonna attempt to tight line underneath my upper lash, but for some reason it always transfers on me, but I'm still gonna try it. Because the effect it gives is really beautiful. There's the sun back again. The mascara I'm using is the new Smashbox Superfan Fanned Out Mascara. And I'm really gonna build that up. The sun is making everything so bright. Must just be the time of day. I have to plan out my filming because right now the sun is coming right in the upper part of my window, and I don't have curtains there, and it's making me so bright. I'm so sorry. Hopefully it will settle down a little bit, but it's good news that the sun's coming out. I just got thinking about this. To put this palette in perspective, you've got 28 colors, and Tom Ford, the quad is 102. So this is $305 for 28, and the Tom Ford is 102. They are both amazing qualities, but holy cow, you get so much more in this one than you do in this one. Just to put things in perspective, if you really like high-end eyeshadows and you feel you deserve it and you have the budget for it, then you're not going to be unhappy with the Natasha Denona palettes for sure. So it's $25.50 per eyeshadow for Tom Ford. And if we look at the Natasha Denona palette, the 28 pans, it's $10.89 per eyeshadow. So when you think about it, it is so much cheaper to get the 28 pan palette than it is the quad from Tom Ford. Now I know that, you know, color selection is going to be different, but the quality is absolutely there. So I do believe it's still a good price. And also, if you think about MAC, let's go to MAC. Yeah, and if you look at MAC Cosmetics, one pan is $17. So the Natasha Denona palette is still really good. The only way it would be cheaper for MAC is if you bought the Eyeshadow Pro Palette refill pan, which is $7. So that would definitely be cheaper. So all things considered, it's really not that big of a stretch. It's just a big chunk of money to come out of your wallet all at once. Okay, and now for brows, I'm going to use my typical Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Eyebrows always make such a difference. So what I'm gonna do with this foundation is wear it throughout the day, and I'll leave a note in the comment section or in the description box, sorry, how it wore throughout the day. I'm probably gonna put it to a big test since I'd like to have a little bit of a nap after this video is done. Let's see how it lasts through a nap. Should I do eyelashes with this? Sometimes when I do false lashes, I'm unhappy with it because I love the color of the eyeshadows so much that I don't want to hide what I did. Oh, I love these colors. I love these colors. Okay, let's wait and I'll decide. I'm going to take Smashbox Buildable Cheek Brush and go into Hourglass Radiant Bronze Light and bring some color to my face. I like this brush again because it's flimsy, but yet it still has control because it comes to that point right here. So I can place it where I want it to go, but it's going to give me a nice light coverage and I can build. I want to try Laura Mercier's bronzing powders. I want to try a lot from Laura Mercier, actually. That's my next brand that I'd really like to experiment with. So you can see again, I'm placing most of the product out here, then I'm blending whatever is left on the brush into my cheek. And I'm going to take it a little bit under my chin as well. I'm going to do a red lip today. You could definitely do a nude lip with this, but I brought down red, so I'm going to do red. I'm going to line my lips with MAC's Ruby Woo. Seems to be the only red color I can find, but it's coming out a bit more pink. I need to be taller, sorry guys. I'm gonna actually zoom you out a little bit. There you can see better. I notice a lot of people when they do their lips, they're cheating themselves of this corner right here. Don't forget to put lipstick in this area. It'll make your lips look smaller and we don't want that. And now I'm gonna take Pat McGrath's color in Elson. This is the Matte Trance lipstick. That's more of the color I'm looking for. And with the lip liner, I'm gonna make sure the edges are nice and clean. They just keep getting bigger and bigger. I'm going to use the Hourglass Mood Exposure. I'm gonna take my Smith 115 brush, swirl that in. Oh, can you hear my daughter? She's homesick. So Justin was homesick last week and Krista's home with, I assume, the same thing this week. Fever and everything. Hopefully nobody else gets it. And to highlight, I'm going to use Pink Glow by Bobbi Brown. And I'm going to take, a MAC 159, swirl it in there and just ever so slightly just highlight in a C. It's crazy, when I look at the mirror here, my lips look even. And then when I look in the monitor, I can see clearly they're not even, but that's just my lips. My lips just are not symmetrical. So I just have to deal with it. Sometimes I'm tempted to go get a little filler to see if they can make them even, but I'm so scared. Watch me end up getting a horrible job done, and I'm just too scared. So, you know what? It is what it is. So that's the final look, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. I absolutely believe that the Natasha Denona palette is absolutely worth the money, especially when you break down the price of it. It is high-end, but it goes on like butter. You will have no issues blending. And I did wear this the other day, and it looked as fresh at the end of the day as it did when I first applied it, which is a huge thing for me because I don't know, especially now that I'm getting older, I don't know if it's that I have more crinkles in my eyelids, so I tend to have more of a problem with my eyeshadow staying. And you know, it makes sense because as you're blinking up and down and with add wrinkles in there, there's a lot of movement happening in there. So I assume that that's why my eyeshadow doesn't want to stay quite as long, but I had no issues with this whatsoever. And yeah, I hope you like it. I am going to list all products that I use down below, and I'm just gonna fluff up my hair a little bit here. I'm using a dry wax spray. This is Dirty Play by Sexy Hair. I don't place this on the roots. I really do it mid-shaft and ends just to get more volume throughout the width of my hair. And I find that it doesn't make it feel goopy. Sometimes when you put product in there, it will make it feel sticky and dirty much faster, although the name is Play Dirty, but it doesn't feel dirty to me, which I'm happy because I don't like the feel of dirty hair.